Hello everybody and welcome back to the FM23 Youth Academy Guiseley save, and it's Youth Intake Day! Let's get into it. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to Football Manager 2023, and I'm back from holiday and we are recording a video. Did I do one yesterday? I may have done one yesterday. I don't know, I'm all over the place at the moment. We've got so much going on at home at the moment. Got back from holiday with my friends and playing some golf, doing some work, and then we're back for a week. We go on holiday again after that, me and my wife, and then we're meeting friends in another part of Thailand. And then we get back from that, and then we've got to go to the UK for a work trip and to see family. Then we get back from that, and then we move apartments. And then we get back from moving apartments, and then we're here till August. And until August, it's pretty settled down. And then in August, we go to Malaysia for a wedding, get back from that, and then it's pretty settled down again. So once again, I have no idea how videos are going to be over the coming weeks or month or so, but let's see how we get on. But more importantly, today is Youth Intake Day, and we're starting on the squad screen. And as you can, I think you can probably tell, I'm pretty hyped. I'm pretty hyped for this video. I love Youth Intake Day. You know, there's been an element of frustration with the results and the fact that we're mid-table, which is exactly where we are again in the championship, but we'll get onto that in a minute. But why we're starting on the squad screen is because we have 3 potential 5-star players, right? So this is what our youth intake, though I haven't looked at it yet, but I know it's happening today. We have 3 5-star potential players. So these 3 are the best potential players in the club, in the first team at the moment. And if someone comes through the youth take now at 5-star, it's comparing them to one of these. So we're going to start with John Leake, right back, he's actually not worth the least. Actually, Jake Mills, you're worth the least out of all of these. That's probably because of your age, 18. But John Leake, 20-year-old right back, currently 3.5 star, 5-star potential. So he's very good for the senior team and one of our highest potential players at the club. John Leake is told by our assistant manager that he is potentially an EFL Championship standard player. So a 5-star right back coming through means that he'll be similar in potential to John Leake. Now, I know stars don't mean everything, but at the moment, that's all we can go on because we haven't looked at the players. But Gareth Earl, he can play striker, but we're playing him attack midfield right. 3.5 star, very good rating for the senior team, 5-star potential. Gareth Earl is also potentially an EFL Championship standard player. So we can see that what we've got is 3 players in our first team at the moment who are potential EFL Championship players. And the last one is Jake Mills, who I assume will be the same as well. Yes, potentially an EFL Championship standard player, which is what we want. So the more 5-star potential players we get coming through the youth intake, the more players are going to be closer to playing at a championship standard. The more players we get at the championship standard means we'll be closer to the playoffs. That's what this whole ramble is all about. So I hope you enjoyed that. Just to check though, Pete Hayworth is a 4.5-star potential player, and he's also championship standard. So we can say 4.5 to 5. 4.5. There you go. 4.5 League One standard. So Jay Leach is 20. 18 Peter Hayworth. Yeah, so maybe because he's younger, there's more growth and he hasn't quite peaked out yet. But you can see that. And then as we get into Justin Donker, who's 23. 23 is probably a decent age. Let's go. Kai Harding's been around for a while, haven't you, Kai? Let's look at yours. So coach report, League 2 player, full potential. So not... Okay, so that's saying if you're 4.5 star in this squad, you're a League 2 player. I don't quite believe that. Ryan O'Connor, National League player. Oh my God. Okay, it's just getting worse. I shouldn't have started looking, should I? Let's have a look at Justin Donker. He was the first one I was going to look at. National League. Wow, we are really overperforming with this team. But anyway, now we've seen what we compare 5-star and 4.5 star to. They are sort of players that our coaches are saying will be good enough to compete in the championship. And given the fact we are 11th in the Sky Bet Championship with a team full of people that should be in the National League, apparently. I can't even imagine what a 3-star is. What's a 3-star? Good National League. Oh my God, we are so overperforming. I knew we were overperforming, but I didn't know we were overperforming this much. This is absolutely ridiculous. So, Before we go and look at the youth intake, we have 3 5-star potentials in the first team and 2 4.5-star potentials. In the under 21s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5-star potential players all out on loan getting game time, which is awesome. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 younger rated or lower star rated, but still championship level. So that is a championship squad. This is good. This is very good. Although can't count Peter Hayworth because Peter Hayworth's already in the senior team. So ignore him. I've got the hiccups. Ignore him. But yeah, it's filling me with joy. It's filling me with joy, which is what we wanted, right? We wanted that to do. And then in the under 18s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people already with a 5-star potential, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with 1.5 with half a star below. So yes, there's going to be some differences. Not all these players are going to become championship level players, but that is positive. If we look at Kennedy Joseph, who is progressing very well in our youth team, I do have to say, he is progressing very, very well. If we look at the coach report for him, could improve a lot, already a National League standard player. So 2.5 star, he will be someone that more than likely is going to be getting into the first team next, or into the first team squad next season anyway. So yeah, that's a quick overview. Let's go and have a look at the intake. So here we are then. Our annual youth candidate intake has arrived for assessment. This is a wonderfully talented group of players and led by Jean-Claude Matchen, which is what a name. What a name. Jean-Claude Matchen. Great name. We could have the makings of potential golden generation. The youth candidate's been given trial contracts so you can evaluate which players you want to offer, blah. Now, we knew it was a really good striker, centre-back, and right or full-back, wasn't it, that were coming through as an A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players and a German called Numoke Tungara. What is up with these names? These are Jean-Claude Matchen is an amazing name. Numoke Tungara is an amazing name. Francis Mawehi is an amazing name. Double J in there as well. Jerry Knights is also a great name. Now, a number of you need new regens, and please do let me know in the comment section if you want to take any of these players when we go through them. Just because they've got an amazing name doesn't mean you can't have them. We can replace the names. It's not a problem. I just like really good name players, so this will be interesting. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 top or elite talents. In the top talents, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Peter Uze, which is an amazing name as well. Michael Croft Edwards, I'm quite a fan of that name, which is pretty good. Good talents, John Elliott, and decent talents. We have Aaron Fenwick and Danai Hurd. So let's start with Danai Hurd then at the bottom. Attacking midfield right, apparently can play central midfield as well. Not really got any of the potential. Not got good current ability. Let's just move on. No, I don't think that's going to be anything to really concern ourselves with. Aaron Fenwick. I added an R for no reason. Aaron Fenwick. Half-star current ability, 1.5-star potential ability, 16, unflappable, not too bad, light-hearted personality, not the best but not the worst. However, his attributes are pretty shocking. Communication 5, first touch 1. I think I've got a better first touch than 1. Yeah, I've probably got a flair 1, composure 1, anticipation 4, agility 6. No, as a goalkeeper, absolutely not. So, straight off the bat, decent talents. Get out. Rubbish. John Elliott, central midfielder. 1/2 star current, 2.5 star potential. John Elliott. Oh my word. Plays 1-2s. Passing 9. Okay, that's not too bad. Dictates tempo. Passing 9 again. Yeah. No, I don't think so for John Elliott. I don't think we need to waste too much more time looking at him. If this is your first youth intake that you're watching, welcome. Why is this your first one? We're 23 seasons into this save. Hit the subscribe button. Like. Good comment, all that, all that good stuff that YouTubers say. Right, that's the good talents and the decent talents done. Now we're on to where it does get a bit interesting. Top talents then. Marley Fuster. 1.5 star current ability, 4 star potential. Attacking midfield left, can play wing back as well. Marley Fuster. Balanced personality, media friendly. Good free kick taking, good crossing. Pace is decent, acceleration's good for a youngster as well. Natural fitness. Looks for pass than rather attempting to score, which is good because he's got finishing and composure 6. Mental needs to improve, but that does happen quite a lot over time, and the more first team football they play, mentals increase as well a lot more. Technically, not bad. It's not a bad start. I think actually for a 1.5 star current and a 4 star potential, he isn't dreadful. He isn't dreadful. He's got a lot of work to do. We don't really play with wing backs anymore, so I think it will be an inverted winger up on this left-hand side. Maybe an inside forward. An inside forward with looks for pass rather than attempting to score could be very interesting. Because he'd naturally drift into goal-scoring opportunities and then square it. Yeah, okay. Marley Fuster. We'll keep an eye on Marley Fuster. We definitely will keep an eye on Marley Fuster. Interesting. Very interesting. He'll probably be released on a free transfer in about 3 years' time. Right, Peter Uze, which is an amazing name. 1-star current ability, 4-star potential. Attacking midfield right, inverted winger. Pace 12, fitness 15, acceleration 11, agility 11. So good basis for dribbling. Dribbling 7 isn't the best. Crossing 9, first touch 10, finishing 10, long shots 8, work rate 10. Again, for a 1-star player, 4-star potential, that isn't a bad starting point. Maybe I'm being too positive in this youth intake, but I think that isn't too bad at all. I'm not upset with that. I am not upset with that at all. Again, mentals will grow with the more football he plays. Physicals, yeah, I mean, he's 5'5". He's not going to be able to jump. His balance is a bit low. Strength is low. Stamina needs to improve, but I don't think it's dreadful. Unflappable media handling and unambitious personality. Neither of them are amazing, but they're definitely not bad. Okay, well, I mean, it's all right, isn't it? It's all right. It started well. And Peter Uze, I mean, what a name. Well, great. And a Nigerian, which is also good. More nationalities, the better. So I'm happy we've got Nigerian, Irish, Welsh, German, another Irishman as well. So, yeah, we're piling up the nationalities, which is good. Ryan Robinson, right back, 1-star. Now, interesting. We've got 2 4.5-star potential players in our top talents. That's how good our elite talents are, which is really good. Ryan Robinson at right back then. Lacks a bit of pace and acceleration, but aggressive, which isn't too bad. Decisions, determination, teamwork, positioning, all good. Tackling 9 is a decent start. Needs to improve his crossing. He's a bit defensive at the moment, but with a bit of training and a bit of first-team football, you never know. He gets the crowd going. Fickle personality isn't amazing, but we'll get on to personalities in a minute, because I've got someone who's changed personality. He's had no mentoring during his career at the club, and his personality has changed. And it's really interesting. I've got theories about why, but we'll go and look at him. It's actually a Patreon. We'll go and look at it in a minute. But yeah, not too bad. Concentration at 7. I really like concentration to be 10 or above, just so that I know they're always paying attention to the game. But yeah, not amazing, not brilliant, not too bad. I was more excited about the other guys I think we've already looked at. So we'll keep an eye on Ryan Robinson as he comes through. Next up, Eric Williams, 1.5-star. For a 3.5-star potential. Another right back, but prefers to play centre back, really. So let's look at you there. 6 foot. Jumping reach 9. No, let's look at your full back. Acceleration 8. Pace 6. You're sort of a halfway. No, you're a centre back, yeah. You're definitely a centre back. Tackling 8. Marking 13. Heading 11. Positioning 13. Concentration 7. Again, low. Bravery 12. Aggression 14. Anticipation 9. It's a halfway house between a full back and a centre back. It's a bit annoying. Balanced personality, media friendly, and likes to wind up opponents. Not too much we can really say about Eric Williams. Again, a little bit disappointing, but I'm sure he'll get some game time in the under-18s, and we'll see how he gets on there. Where did we get to? Was that Eric? That was Eric Williams. So next, the fabulously named Michael Croft-Edwards, which is a mouthful, and you have to say it quickly. Michael Croft-Edwards. And it wouldn't be right if it was Mike, would it? It wouldn't be if it was Mike Croft-Edwards. It wouldn't be right. Michael Croft-Edwards. It definitely just sounds like James Ward-Prowse. It's a posh name, isn't it? No offense if your name is Michael Croft-Edwards and you don't think you're posh, but that is a posh name. 1-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. Attack and field right, can play on the left. That's yes. Now, what immediately jumps out at me of this is a number of 10s across the board. So a very, very good starting position. Is right-footed, so may get to be trained on the left, but let's see what we're dealing with. Pace 10, acceleration 11, fitness 15, aggression 16, I don't mind that. Determination 10, flair 11, work rate 12, passing 10, first touch 11, free kicks 10, heading 11, finishing 10, dribbling 10, crossing 9. It's a very good basis for a winger. It's a very good starting block for a winger. Balanced personality, level-headed media handling as well. So not too bad. Michael Croft-Edwards, and I feel like I've got to say it that every time, Michael Croft-Edwards is... I'm impressed. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. If that potential can be at the top end of what's predicted, he could turn into a pretty decent player, I think. And next up, the other 4.5-star potential ability and 1-star current ability in the top talents is the attacking midfield left, attacking midfield centre, attacking midfield right, Carl Sheridan from Ireland. Again, first glance, looks all right. It looks all right. There's a number of 10s on there, good starting block. Pace is low, so I think we are looking at attacking midfielder. So agility 7, balance 12, jumping reach 10, fitness 10, or natural fitness 10, composure 10, decent, concentration really low, decisions 14, flair 12, off the ball 8, teamwork 11, passing 16. Yes, get him on the ball, making some incisive passes. First touch 9, dribbling 9, passing 16 with decisions 14 and technique 14. Could be really, really good in behind the striker. Sit him in there as an advanced playmaker. Lovely stuff. Maybe get his finishing up with that composure as a shadow striker as well, so he's creating and trying to score chances. Potentially. Yeah, again, there is potential there to grow into a good player. I like the look of Carl Sheridan. And then now we get into the elite talent. So as ever, we will end with the player that they say is the best or the diamond or leads this group or something, which is Jean-Claude Machen, who's there. So we'll start with Namoke. No, it's an accent over the E. Namoke? It must be Namoke. Namoke Tungara from Germany. Midfield right, midfield left, attacking midfield right. 1-star current, 5-star potential. Again, it's a good starting block. Pace 12, natural fitness 12, acceleration 14, agility 11, aggression 16, off the balls lower 8, work rate 12, technique 12, passing 8 is a bit low, but first touch 10, dribbling 10, crossing 8. There is a good basis there. Right-footed and avoids using his left foot at all. Yeah, get him some games in the youth team, see how he gets on. He's small at 5'8", unambitious, level-headed media handling. Tungara, yeah, I think he's interesting. I'm not writing him off. And neither should I, because he's a potential championship level player. Next up, Francis Mawehi with the double J. 1.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. Centre back, centre mid, or left back. Francis Mawehi. Maweji, maybe it's Maweji. 5'9", so not the tallest for a centre back. Jumping reach 11, balance 14, pace 10. That's good for a centre back. Aggression 12, bravery 17, concentration 7. So he's a bit tight as bramble. Decisions 12, leadership 14. That's crucial for centre backs, by the way. Leadership is what allows them to dictate the offside trap to their teammates. If you didn't know that, it's why it is not suggested as an important stat in central defenders, but it is a very good attribute to have. Runs with ball often is great when you're a centre back and you've got dribbling 6, so we'll try and get that trained out of him. Tackling 9, marking 8, heading 8. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. He might be more easy to train as a sort of ball-winning central midfielder, but again, I'm not sure. Very good like base attributes. I just don't know what I would do with him. Maybe let me know in the comments, what would you do with Francis Mawehi? If it's a player you want, let me know in the comment section if you're a patron or a channel member to get your name in the game. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, won't we, what happens with Francis Mawehi. So we'll leave Jean-Claude Machen, a left back, in there. Steve Rayner is also 2-star. So we'll leave these till 2 last, actually, because these should be the best players that come through. So next up, Brenton Maynell. Maynell is 2 double L's, yeah. I was going to say, isn't it Brenton that the guy shouts at the deer running through the forest? But that's Fenton. Fenton! Shouts at his dog. Brenton Maynell, 1.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. Centre back. Oh, 6'3". Yes, please. Age 15, jumping reach 14, fitness 14, teamwork 15, tackling 14. That is monstrous for a 15-year-old. Bravery 13, aggression 11, concentration 8. We'll get that up. Heading 8. We'll get that up as well. Yes, liking the look of Brenton Maynell. I do like the look of Brenton Maynell. 15 years old with tackling 14. That is absolutely bonkers. Decisions 8, Not too bad. Positioning 8, not too bad, but we can get them up to probably about a 10 quite easily. But yeah, Brenton Maynor, I like. Unambitious personality, unflappable media handling. Yeah, I mean, it's the height, right? 6'3" at 15 and jumping reach of 14 and tackling of 14. What's not to love about Brenton Maynor? What is not to love? Right, next up, Jerry Knight, attacking midfield right, attacking midfield centre, striker. We were told we were getting a good striker. This is the only striker we've got coming through is Jerry Knight. So Jerry Knight's... Okay. I don't want to say I'm underwhelmed because I've clicked the striker position. It said winger. So let's have a look. Pace 10, acceleration 11, agility 10, fitness 13, stamina's low, but that'll naturally come up with the more games he plays. Composure 7, concentration 10, I don't mind that. Decisions 8, off the ball 8, work rate 13, technique 14, passing 8, first touch 11, dribbling, crossing, finishing 8 is again, it's a very, very good base for someone who is a championship potential level player. Fairly sporting personality, level-headed media handling. I think, yeah, why not? Why not? Knocks ball past the moment with pace 10 and acceleration 11 isn't brilliant, but definitely, yeah, there's potential to work with Jerry Knight. I don't see him as a striker. I don't think he's going to save like our striking woes for the next 15 years. I think that composure and finishing is too low, and he doesn't quite have the burst of pace with acceleration or pace to get away from defenders, so probably not. I think there's better options for us at the club who are only just slightly older. And yeah, Jerry Knight's not bad. Not bad. Right, Carl Kennedy, attacking field right, again, attacking field centre or midfield right. 1.5 star, 5-star potential. Again, it looks good. It looks like a decent base. Knocks ball past opponent, pace 11, acceleration 13. A bit more of a burst of energy. Explosive is what we need with that player trait. Fitness is good, balance is good, determination 16, a big fan of that, flair 13, leadership 12, teamwork 13, technique 11, first touch 12, crossing 7 and dribbling 6, does need to improve. He's going to be an out-and-out winger on this right-hand side. Anticipation 4 is dreadful, concentration 4, decisions 4, he leads a lot of work mentally, but it's a good base. It's a good base. That seems to be the theme of this intake, is that a lot of these players have come through with a very good starting base, which is what we want to do. Very nice indeed. Fairly determined, level-headed. I think we already touched on that. And then we get to the two big guns. First one, Steve Rayner, midfield left. Okay. Good physicals, really. Dives into tackles. Is that the first person we've seen in this intake with dives into tackles? I think it might be. 5'9", fitness 14, agility 14, acceleration 13, balance 13. Good. Pace 11, all good. Lots of 10s and 9s and 11s. Crossing 11, aggression 10, bravery 10, determination 9, leadership 10, off the ball 8, vision 8, technique 13, which is really good. Finishing 8, first touch 8 as well. So, yeah, not bad for a little midfield left. Not bad at all. Outspoken media handling is not the best. Personality balanced is just, it could be really, really good balanced, or it could be really, really shit balanced. You just don't know. That's the problem with having a balanced personality. But yeah, 2-star current ability, 5-star potential, lots of physicals. Mentals are looking good. Technicals are a little bit low, but Steve Rayner, not bad. And then the wonderfully named Jean-Claude Matchin, who is going to lead this golden generation of footballers from left back. Here he is. Ooh. Okay, yes. Okay, gets forward whenever possible. Don't mind that for a fullback. I like my fullbacks to attack. Runs with ball often. And then I see that, and then I immediately look at dribbling and see 11, and I'm like, yes, that is good. However, a lot of this is good. Pace 14, fitness 13, agility 11, acceleration 10. Great physical stats for a 16-year-old. Bravery 19, concentration 10, decisions 10, determination 14, leadership 10, positioning 14, teamwork 15, work rate 12. Great mentals for a 16-year-old. Crossing 9, dribbling 11, marking 10, passing 9, tackling 9, technique 13. Great technicals for a 16-year-old who's playing at left back. Absolutely love it. Yes, he will lead this club at some point. Maybe not as captain, but he will be on the pitch from left back. And I look forward to seeing that happen because he looks very, very good. I do like that. Right, so that is our youth intake. And if you are a channel member or a patron, you can get your name in the game. Leave me a comment down below. I would say it's first come, first serve, but those that have got the higher tier of membership, if two of you want the same person, it will go to the higher person of tier membership or whatever it is, and then it will become first come, first serve down there. So if you're watching the video as soon as it's released, and you're a channel member or a Patreon, and you put your name first in the comments, thank you very much, because I see the comments in order that they come up. I don't just see them randomly. So there we go. And if you're not happy with that, then leave me a comment and I will argue with you. I won't argue with you. I'll give you a thumbs up and a heart and explain my theory in more detail. But there we go. Right. I wanted to show you, because it's been quite a long video already, I wanted to show you a change in personality. And that change in personality belongs to not only a Patreon or channel member, can't remember which one you signed up to, Connor, but it's you, Connor, a club captain. Connor, your personality has changed to leader. You are now officially a leader. And I think it's because you've been club captain, which has pushed your leadership to 19, and your teamwork and your vision have gone up as well. You are one hell of a player. Like, one hell of a player. Yeah, you lack a bit of pace, and you can't jump, and you're 5'9", and you're not strong, and you don't have any stamina, and you're not agile, and you're not brave, and you can't score, but you like to take first-time shots. Like, everything else, you are amazing. You've been brilliant. I'm so glad we didn't sell you. Not that I was planning to sell you, but you've been so good. We've given you a new contract for 3 years at $3,000 a week. So congratulations, Connor. You are now an official leader. You still haven't been capped at Australia, England or Greece at national level. I'm surprised you've not been capped by Australia. I can't imagine they've got an amazing central midfield, do they? Positioning. So you'll be competing with Josh Carmody. I mean, we can't see a lot of him, but what we can see looks good, and he's playing at Porto at the age of 34, so he's not too bad. Josh Greaves, who plays for Crystal Palace, is worth an absolute fortune compared to you, which I don't quite understand. And Jim Sawyer, who looks absolutely rubbish. How are you not in the team ahead of Jim Sawyer? Then we got Bernardi, 29-year-old, can't see too much of him, plays in Adelaide, won't be brilliant. Perillo, 19-year-old, plays in Melbourne, probably not amazing. How have you not been capped by Australia? That is an outrage. That is an absolute outrage. Honestly, sometimes this game. Anyway, that is it for this episode. It was the youth intake day. Results have been fine. We went on a bad run in December, sort of got out of it. Lost a couple of games to the teams we should. We're on a 3-game unbeaten streak by drawing with Cardiff, beating Sheffield Wednesday and drawing with Sunderland. And we're getting towards the end of the season. So we'll be back for the next episode, which will be released on Friday, I think, for the end of season review. Hopefully, if I get a chance to record and get time, that is what we're going to do. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. I've been a bit happy and a bit upbeat in this one, haven't I? Let me know what you think of it. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers.